Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is day 19 and let me show you the square I did yesterday. Isn't it neat the way it's striped up? It's just so cool looking. So I was really happy with that. It almost reminds me of a piece of fruit. But anyway, I thought it was pretty. So let's draw the next skein of yarn. Oh, this is pretty. This is a real deep blue. It is tonal. There's some lighter colors in it, but it's all blue. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. I'll just kind of start because I've got it like in a rectangle right now. I have no empty spots. I can pretty much start it wherever I would like to. So we'll just see where I think it's going to look good and we'll go from there. Now there's a little extra in today's video. We had a couple over for dinner the other night and they live in Peru. It is actually, try to keep this as short as I possibly can, but a couple years ago, the young man in the video and his father, both of them are pastors in Peru, and they were staying with us as missionaries, and we kept noticing that he was talking about this young lady who happened to be one of the secretaries and translators at the place we volunteer at. And so finally I came out and asked him, I said, "Are you and Sarah?" And he says, "Yeah." So we had no idea. It was like, wow, you're kidding. And here you are sitting here eating dinner all by, yourself with just your dad. So we started inviting her over while they were staying with us, and we had like skip bow tournaments every night. And yeah, we had a lot of fun with them. They're a little bit younger than our children, so we almost feel like second parents, but we've had a lot of fun with them. And so they are married, and she moved down to Peru, and they are up here because she is expecting, and they're also visiting some churches and stuff while they're up here in the States. And so they came over, and Peru is known for its alpacas. So last Christmas she had said, "Hey, when we come back up, would you like some alpaca fleece or some yarn from Peru?" I was like, that would be fun. That would be exciting. So they actually brought a whole bunch of alpaca that they're going to be taking around on their travels to different churches, so people can see a little bit more of that's one of the main products of Peru is alpaca yarn. So they're going to be taking that along with them. But they gave me 2 skeins, so it's really fun. And there's another one coming. So anyway, I am going to roll the footage so you can meet Junior and Sarah. And I actually let her kind of tell a little bit about the where they got the yarn from and the information about it. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. So enjoy.
Hi, we are Sarah and
Junior.
Arajo. We are newlyweds.
Yes.
And we're missionaries to Peru. And we came to Katrina and her husband's house to spend some time with them. They've been an encouragement to us while we've been on the field, and we wanted to thank Katrina as well by gifting her a very small portion of alpaca yarn.
Which I am very excited to get my hands into now.
Yeah, alpaca is such a big part of Peruvian culture. They're native to Peru, and alpaca is a huge export from Peru. We live in Arequipa, but
The principal place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second largest city in Peru and a main exporter of alpaca yarn. So yeah, so we enjoyed our time with Katrina and Dave, and are grateful to be able to to be a part of this vlog, I guess.
I roped him into it.
Yes.
Although Junior had fun with the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Thank you. Ah,
Thank
come,
you.
come to Peru,
Oh,
please.
yes.
Visit us in Arequipa. Yeah, it's a very nice place. Please come.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
This is like watching Christmas. Just looking at all of this is just cool.
Well, we tried to get 2 of each, at least 2 of each, because we didn't know what we were buying exactly. But this one is alpaca fancy. It says it's 89% superfine alpaca with nylon. So what would you typically use that style for? Would that typically be like a scarf?
A lot of times you would use this with another yarn
Mm-hmm.
and knit or crochet them together
Uh-huh.
so that it gives it a little bit more, this gives
Like
it
it-
fuzziness.
uh-huh.
Yeah. So, yeah, because this would give softness to something that maybe isn't as soft.
Okay.
So, but you could put that with like a regular yarn.
So it would usually be a blend.
Yeah. Yeah. You would knit 2 of them or crochet 2 of them together.
Sure.
And there's a zoom on there too. Right where your finger is,
Yeah,
that lever, yeah, if you push it.
yeah, but without autofocus, I don't know if
Yeah, it just kind of goes. That's
So
why
that
I need
was
that
in like
autofocus.
a khaki, and it's the same thing, but in a dark gray.
Those are pretty. Soft too.
This is 100% superfine alpaca.
Ooh, that's going to be very soft.
Yes.
This is called Chaska. Chaska.
Yeah, that's the brand. And then in that book that I forgot to bring with us,
I
it tells
actually
you
went
what.
online and looked up this
Yeah.
company when you told me about it. Yeah.
It tells you which regions they
Yeah.
come from, which is neat. And now this is 100% baby alpaca.
It's
So
like the
instead
knit
of
picks of
Super
Peru.
fine alpaca, it's the baby alpaca. So I don't know what
So
the-
Chaska is the company.
Chaska is the company.
No, Chaska is not a company. Chaska is the collection.
Oh, okay. The collection,
Okay,
the company is
okay,
by.
sorry.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The company is
Well,
Ink
this is
Alpaca.
also baby alpaca.
Yeah.
So this is the same as this, right? This is
Yeah.
super fine.
Yeah.
That's super fine. So I guess that means, yeah, this is thinner. It's thinner yarn. This is almost like a fingering weight, and this is like a DK, what they call a DK or double knit. It's a little. It's not as thick as worsted.
So I guess right here is the numbers where it tells you what the
Mm-hmm.
what
the yarn. Well.
says
No,
11
this-
UK.
Oh, okay. It tells you what size needles you should use.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, if you were using a US size, you would use a US 4. So this would be fingering weight based on a 4 size needle.
Oh.
And the UK, the same size needle, where we would call a US 4, the UK goes by a different sizing system. So they
Yeah.
call it a US 11, or a UK 11,
Interesting.
and then it's the same thing as a 5mm needle. Like,
Okay.
so, like my needles say on them, like these actually, I think are size 4.
This forming
Yeah.
like 4 inches essentially.
This is it's a 4mm US 6.
Okay.
So, it's just the sizing.
Huh.
So, why they don't just go all by millimeters, and that way it'd be the same for everybody. But they don't. They do a little different.
This we like. This is 100% baby alpaca again, so it has to be pretty much the same weight
Yeah.
as what you were saying with these.
Yeah, and these are for my bifocals. I'm doing it for a 4mm, which is that size needle. So this is a fingering weight. So
Yeah, these are probably
fingering.
all this. Well, this says 2
That's
millimeter.
really yeah. Those are like
This
lace
is 4
weight.
millimeter, and this is 2 millimeter.
Yeah, so the
So this
2mm
is
for lace weight, which would be for really fine.
Yeah.
Almost like your doilies, things like that are
Okay.
made with that. If you were going to make a shawl or a scarf that's very lacy, very thin,
Okay.
that's what you do these
Would
with.
you ever mix that with
You could.
what
you
you
could
were
mix
saying
them.
about
Mhm.
that?
You could mix these two together. You could mix this with any of them, actually.
Okay.
With these two, it would be good. I mean, the colors would look really
Right.
nice. But yeah, these two could get mixed together. These two you could mix. You can mix any sizes together, and it just the more you mix together, the thicker the yarn
Okay.
comes. So then you would use bigger size needles
Okay,
or
gotcha.
hooks to do it with. Yeah.
So the finer the yarn, the
Mhm.
finer the needle.
Yeah. So this would be like a lace weight.
Okay.
There's also more yardage in it
Okay.
because you're still getting 50 grams, and this is 50 grams. But this one you
But because
have.
it's thinner, you're getting
Mhm.
more.
This one you have 109 yards. This one you have 437.
Okay. So that's kind of more bang for your buck kind of thing. But you
Yeah,
have to
but
know what
tinier
kind of
needles.
size.
Knitting on toothpicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So a lot
yeah.
more tedious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm knitting some socks out of tiny little needles. Yeah.
I think we just got duplicates of some of it. There's the really fine one again. There's the really the thicker one that you're saying.
Cool.
And another thicker one.
So is this factory far from where you live?
No, not at all. It's right in the center of the city.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't have any trouble going there.
Wow.
We knocked on
How
the
convenient.
blacked out. Yeah, we knocked out on the blacked out window because it's like a big secure building since
Uh-huh.
they ship to some of the biggest names in alpaca clothing.
Uh-huh.
And distribute, but once we passed through security, we walked into the, it's their storage. You see the huge, I guess you don't say spools, but the huge
Uh-huh.
things of yarn.
Yeah.
And they just have a private little room where you go in and you can pick out and
Oh,
see
wow.
what
So
they
do they
have.
sell to the public then?
They do. Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just
So-
got to go through security to do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, and she said the price reduces as you would obviously buy in quantity, but
Right.
for being, first timers and not
Yeah.
really knowing what we're doing, we didn't we didn't buy too much quantity. But this looks to be about the same weight as the others. But we got that kind of thinking of you, Katrina, because you said you like blues. But
I do.
if you don't like that blue, then we have
Oh, that's
something
very pretty.
else. Yeah.
Baby alpaca. It's a thin green weight, 109 yards. Very, very nice.
Yeah. And this is the same weight, just in like a,
In a green
almost
color.
like a,
Kind of a beigey green. Yeah. So how much does yarn like this cost in Peru?
well, I forgot to bring my sheet with us, but I think the normal weight that you're saying that isn't so light, I
Uh-huh.
think that cost us about 8 soles, right? Maybe 8 to 10, depending on the color, but I think they were all the same. So 8 soles right now divided by 3.6 exchange rate is, you're talking about like 250.
Wow.
250, yeah. So
Yeah, because
probably-
to buy baby alpaca like this in a store,
Uh-huh,
probably 8 to 10,
uh-huh.
$8 to $10.
Wow.
Yeah,
100% pure baby alpaca,
Mhm.
right?
yeah, $8 to $10, and you got it for $2 and something.
Yeah, yeah. We were
I want
pretty
to go to
tickled.
Peru.
It was nice.
Let's
We
go.
enjoyed looking at it. And then this is the same weight again, just in like a nice like beigey pink.
Huh? Yeah, like a blush.
Yeah.
Almost a blush color.
So,
Very pretty.
and we kept certain colors apart because we're going to use them for our display table that
Mhm.
combine with our logo. But we have a blue that we'd really like to give you from.
Oh,
from there.
thank
Yeah,
you.
if you can wait a couple of months, we'll
Sure.
hang on to it. But
Yes.
I'll have to show you the colors too. I took a picture.
My scarf is from
100%
this company.
Baby, yeah, this is. His mom bought us scarves before we left because she knew that we were going to come to Peru. So this is 100% baby alpaca.
Oh, that is so soft.
Yeah.
It is very
Oh, that is like a
warm.
baby blanket. You should get a baby blanket for your baby.
Yeah. Yeah. It can be, mine's a little itchy. You say yours isn't, but the baby alpaca can be a little
It can
little
irritate
itchy.
some people because I know one of my viewers can't wear it.
Really?
Yeah, because she actually sent me some of it. She couldn't wear it, and I was like, oh, because it was so soft.
So I don't know if you can see this.
So I know your coat you wore that he got you was so
I
pretty.
have that too, but it's not closing now that I'm getting bigger. But it's a really pretty like teal blue.
Oh, that's pretty.
That matches
Oh,
with
that's
our logo.
gorgeous.
And so we were hoping that you
Beautiful.
like that. And,
Yes, perfect.
I can't remember if it's the finer or
It
the
doesn't matter.
flower
It's
between.
yarn. Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We were excited to find it and be able to go in the
Yeah.
pandemic because other places were closed.
This is
so-
going to be a pretty display for you.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll probably, when I edit that, I'll probably take that as a shot for the
Yeah.
photo
good.
for the photo.
You want the? This is where we bought it.
No, the other size. The other side.
Oh, Inca alpaca, Inca tops.
Yes, is the.
Wait.
There we
wanna
go. We
show
could
that?
lay it right there. Yeah.
Nope.
Cool.
If you want to buy here. Yes. Yeah. Nice.
There we go. Now, can people from the U.S. go online and buy? Will they ship?
They do ship.
Yep.
She did say they ship.
Yes.
Okay.
I just don't know. I don't know.
Ellos pueden acordar el envío, dijeron,
Okay.
con el
just
que
have to
compra.
Pay the shipping.
No, ellos acuerdan cómo enviar, qué medio, FedEx,
Okay.
DHL.
You have to decide with each other how they're going to send it, whether it's going to be through FedEx or
Oh, okay.
DHL or
Right.
something like that.
Right, because that would depend on the price, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. But,
Just in case people ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think you would be able to, Katrina? I don't know enough about projects.
Oh yeah,
anymore, so
those would combine nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick terribly. You pick.
Oh, I'm horrible.
pick what you would like. Because I don't know enough about how much you need or what would mix well together. I love neutrals. I'm such a neutral freak, so I'm not good with other colors.
That's pretty.
Yeah?
That's pretty.
Yeah, would you be able to use both of them in a project?
Well, don't you want both of them?
No.
Are you
can
sure?
do two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yay.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
Princess Leia.
Yeah. There you go. You got your
Oh, that
next
was
Halloween
more.
costume.
That was more.
Right, your
Just
next
leave them like
Halloween
this and use them
costume
for
taken care of.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. And that we
Oh,
wanted
this
to
is
just
so
express
soft.
our gratitude to you both. You helped when our family was going through the house fire in Arequipa, and you've given numerous times to our startup fund, and you help when we send out prayer letters, and just wanted you to know how appreciative we are of what you do. And
Oh,
if
we
this is
appreciate you guys.
a
We feel
small
like
way
you're
that
like
we
our
can-
extra children.
Oh, thank you.
I did. Well, you guys were over our house. Well, you were staying
yeah,
with
you
us.
saw us.
And you guys were like when you were dating and stuff, and you were over. We were having our skip bow tournaments every night. It was like I just kind of felt like, okay, they're my extra children. You know?
Yeah,
You're
he
younger
still,
than my children.
he
That's
still remembered
scary.
how to get here when we were coming from IPM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, well, thank you.
no, thank you. If you have anything
This
left
is-
over, I promise
Oh,
we'll come
this
back.
is no, this is so soft. Did you feel this, honey? Here, feel. Reach out. You ready? That's soft or what? I'm thinking this is going to be something around my neck.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
I've gotten so I cut my hair and my neck is
yeah,
cold.
right.
He caught that. He got that on camera when I caught that. Yes. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We'll definitely save that one blue though for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. We'll have to show you
That will be an upcoming project.
Yay!
Yeah.
I can hardly wait to do it. It's like it's so nice to touch. It's like I want to make something with
Good.
it
We're
now.
happy. We were glad that we could do that for you.
I might have to do a design. Maybe I'll make a new pattern and I'll
Yeah.
use this.
Oh,
new
you'll have to show
pattern.
us whatever
Yes,
you need.
there we go. Maybe I'll make a pattern and it'll
Yeah.
be one of my new designs.
Good. We were so excited when we were in there, though. I tried to write you. I told you that, no?
Yeah,
Because
somehow I don't
tried
know
to
why I
write
never
you.
saw it.
So I
Yeah.
was like, I'm in your Peruvian paradise. You gotta tell me what you like. So it was
I would have been going, pan your phone around there. Show me what you got.
Yeah, it was neat. We really enjoyed it.
Oh,
So we
wow.
promised her we'd go back and shop again because I think and it's nice because that's kind of represents Peru.
Yeah.
Kind of represents all that. At least one of the main exports and part of Peru's economy. So that's also part of our display and our logo. But it combines well. So
Very good.
yeah. Yep.